All right, here we are in the bunker. We're on a side slope where my left foot is definitely a lot higher than my back foot. Some basic rules to understand anytime you're playing off of slopes, and this won't change. It's very simple. Play the ball towards the higher foot. Match your hips and shoulders to the slope, and 3, swing along the slope. So here I am on an upslope, so if my normal ball position would be just slightly forward of center, I'm actually going to move this ball just a tad bit more forward, okay? The second ingredient is getting your hips and shoulders to match the slope. If I lean into this slope here, like I was doing earlier with my weight kind of left, this club is just going to dig and the ball's not going to get out. So what I have to do is I have to get my hips and shoulders matching this slope this way. So the ball's a little bit more forward, hips and shoulders are matching the slope, and from here I'm going to feel like I swing along the slope, so the club's going to stay lower and finish higher. One important factor to note about this is that the ball will not go as far. The ball will have a tendency to match the slope, so this one's going to come, straight up. If I have to go a long ways, I may change clubs. Here I've got a lob wedge, which is 60 degrees aloft. I would use either a 56 or a 52 degree, or even potentially a pitching wedge to get the ball to go farther. So this ball will not go very far because of the extreme slope here. But again, even if I'm using a pitching wedge or a 52, the principles do not change. Play the ball towards the higher foot, match your hips and shoulders to the slope, swing along the slope. So here we go. And you can see, even when I'm finished, my spine is back because I'm swinging along the slope this way. Let's talk really quick about downhill lies. So again, what you're looking at, if we go to the back of the bunker here, and it doesn't matter, right here, I'm on a very small downslope. If I move here, I'm obviously on an extreme downslope, but the same principles apply. If I'm on a downslope and just a little downslope, I'm going to set up, play the ball a little bit more back in my stance, match my hips and shoulders to the slope, obviously not as if I'm here, but again, just a little bit. And again, I want to swing along the slope, so I'm going to pick this club up a little bit more, and my finish is going to be lower. So this ball will come out low and running. There's nothing you can do about it. If that pin is close to the bunker, in other words, short-sided, you just need to get this ball out of the bunker and get it on the green and hopefully make a 20-footer. If you've got a lot of green to work with, that's fine. That's actually a great thing. This becomes a much easier shot. So again, here's what we do. Play the ball a little bit back, hips and shoulders match the slope, pick it up a little bit more, swing along the slope, just like this. And you can see my finish is a lot more down. And that's what we want to do. Remember those 3 basic rules when you have the slopes, because that's what's going to make the difference between a good shot and a bad shot and looking at double or triple bogey.